Hey everyone, in this video I will try to explain how to fix Honda or Acura acceleration pedal position sensor. Basically this thing is also common in other cars, the concept is the same. So to be honest, I decided to take a video after while I removed the entire sensor assembly from the car, but you will see later how I'm gonna put it back. So as you see there's two pieces. I removed it from assembly. It's like a potentiometer attached to that main frame. So and there you will see the screws that I removed from the assembly, which is one-time screws. So I cut it diagonally in order to make my plier work and to twist it back the screws. So later on I'm gonna put the regular screws instead of that. I believe it is M4 machine screws. So we take a look carefully because we're gonna put it back as we replaced it. So I removed cover from that actual electronics, that's the potentiometer. So as you see there, I used my utility knife and cut some part of it and remove the top part, because later on I'm gonna put everything back and the top part will still hold the cover, and I will put there later on like hot glue or something in order to be water resistant and dust resistant. So what I'm gonna do, I also desoldered that assembly board from that potentiometer. So the main issue what happens here, as you see there, it's like there is no damage or no wear or tear on the board itself. Just the problem relies on the spring contacts that attaching to the potentiometer, that graphite coating. So what we're gonna do is basically bend it out, that springs, and put everything back. There's nothing wrong with the entire assembly. So if you follow my links and follow my video and instruction, you will be saving more, at least $150, which is just the sensor cost. But if you take your car to dealership or somewhere else, they might charge you more to the labor to install and replace the APPS sensor. So as you see there, what I'm gonna do is clean up everything. I use alcohol. I will wipe out everything here and then just bend it out the contact sensors. So I use clean fabric, and as you see, I use the alcohol wipe and clean up everything. And I'm gonna do same thing on the spring. Please take a look to see that there is no wear and damage on the board itself. If you put on the light, you will see there is no scratches and anything. So if it's in good condition, it means it's good to go. You just need to clean it up and bend the springs and put everything back. This is a little bit gentle job. Please use a tweezer to clean up the contacts and make sure you don't overbend them. Otherwise, it will start scratching the graphite board. So after fixing this, I'm driving my car about 3 months. There is no issues. So this is just a proof that nothing wrong with sensor itself. It just please note that this is my first video. You might see some issues there, but yeah, I will try to improve further while I record more videos. So take a look. I cleaned up the board, and there is nothing wrong with the board, and there's no scratch and anything on the coating. So this is ready to go back to its own location. What we have to do is just put the board back and just solder it down. Be careful not to damage or melt the assembly because it's a plastic. Okay, now it's ready to assemble, put it back. So what I'm gonna do is put the cover back, but yeah, it's better to test it out. So as you see there, what I'm gonna do is like use ohmmeter to test the leaves. Basically, if the contact's touching to the graphite coating, it means we have continuity. I'm sorry, I forgot to reposition my camera to you to see the readings. But take a look again. So basically, we are looking for to see continuity. I believe it's like 7 kilo on one side. I'm trying to also turn the knob, basically the sensor itself, to see if we have readings. See? It goes from 7 kilo to 3.3 kilo. Same thing, we'll check the next resistor potentiometer basically. So which one is which is about goes from 2 kilo to 3 point something, 3.2 or something. You see on reading. Arana kamat. I'm slowly twisting the back side of that sensor in order to see if it acts like potentiometer or not. Basically, it's working or not. Always good thing to try a couple of times. Make sure we have consistent readings, because when you put it back, you might have a problem if it's not working correctly. So I forgot to mention that how you can find out that the APPS sensor is wrong. Basically, what I noticed is sometimes when I press the gas pedal, I feel like something like keeping my engine to run smoothly, or it won't accelerate in full power, you know. And sometimes even you see that it randomly drops the speed or so on, and eventually the main problem happens sometimes that your car cannot accelerate at all, and it will slowly down, and it will, let's say if you go like 80 miles per hour, and it will slow down a little bit, and you will not able to go higher gear. It will slowly reduce the gear until it stops, and you will see warning lights on your dashboard. That's how I figure out. And also a good thing is to put the diagnostic tool to find out the error codes. So what I'm going to do right now is put the cover back. So I didn't cut anything on the cover itself. As you see there, I just cut it on the sides in order to remove the cover, but the top one is still remaining because it will hold the cover itself. So what I want to do is just to put the hot glue gun on the side, just tidy everything up. Yeah, as long as it's there, we will clean up the mechanical assembly too, and don't forget to put washer back. It's like a cover washer. As long as I forgot to take a video how I remove the sensor assembly from the car itself, I believe you will figure it out how to remove it, and you will see also a video how I put it mounted back, so it will help you to understand how to remove it. Make sure you press the cover while you sealing the sensor. Tamam, gek. Recording. Recording. Nancy home.
You got me riding in your jean pocket, laying your body on the shag carpet.
So make sure clean up everything, the residue glue from the side. And make sure when you put the sensor itself back to see that the spring loading mechanism holds its place. There's a spring that I remove it from the not actually I didn't remove it, I just unload it in order to make free rotation. So what I want to do is just put it back and make sure that when you twist the knob, basically the spring will bring it back. That's it. It's done. We just basically need to assemble everything back. So when make sure see that little gap there, so your knob needs to be sit on that gap, and you can make sure that when you twist the pulley, you will feel that the spring loading back. So I got two machine screws with the washer and security washer itself. So I'm gonna put it back. So yeah, you can make sure that it's see when I release the power, it will go back. It means it's spring is on its place. Yeah, so everything done. You just need to put the cover, the sensor itself, and put it back. This is the base plate where the sensor is mounted. I always use a cardboard from my shipping and so on in order to prevent my desk get dusted from the car parts. It's a good practice, and you can throw it away later. This is a cover, a plastic cover goes on top of everything, and when you mount it, it will be covered from dust. Alright, here's the place from where I remove it. This is on Acura TL 2006. There's a connector you see. Make sure to put the metal wire puller on its place. Har du det? Kör du vet inte på det.
Jo.
Amada koşuyor. Amada falan koşuyor. That's it. You just place the cover back and put the two bolts and you're done. Sometimes where it's hard to reach places, I use magnet to just put the bolt in on its position, and later on I use my wrench to tie it up. That's a good practice there, right there. Alright, now everything is done. You just need to verify the gas pedal works properly, and please make sure to subscribe my channel and like my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.